Hey, what's up everyone? This is Rafael Lovato Jr. here. I'm at my academy in Oklahoma City. Just wrapped up a great night of teaching and training. It's one of my blue belts, Dominique. And I just wanted to share a little, some concepts, some ideas, and technical details on finishing the triangle that I think will help you guys out a lot. I've had some of my students, some very advanced students, ask me recently about some trouble they were having on finishing the triangle. Some of them even actually have really long legs, and they're getting stacked, they're getting the triangle locked, but they can't make the person tap. I showed them a couple of details, and they were really surprised by what I was bringing to light to them. And so I thought, you know what, let me just share this with everybody, so I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, so we managed to shoot on a triangle, okay, and a lot of times what happens is when you get the triangle, before beginning any type of pressure or squeeze, the only thing that people think about is getting to that perfect foot behind the knee triangle. So they grab their shin and try to pull their leg up and then lock before they ever start putting any pressure on the squeeze and looking for the finish, okay? And there's a lot of room for mistakes inside of that, okay? You start reaching, maybe your hand slipped, or you let go of your legs too soon and he's able to posture up and pop out, okay? Or as you're reaching, he twists and stacks really hard, and now your knee's in your face and you have a hard time pulling your foot in because you're getting stacked, okay? Many things can go wrong. He can hide his arm, he can do a lot of stuff while you're trying to make that adjustment, and we forget about where the actual pressure is that helps us finish the triangle, okay? So with the triangle, it's not even so much a big deal if my foot is all the way behind my knee, even if I'm all the way up along the back of his neck, okay? What gets me the finish on the triangle is the pressure inward, all right? Driving his shoulder into one side of his neck and then your thigh into the other, okay? So here you can see my foot is behind my calf. It is not a super, locked on traditional triangle. He can even have his arms in pretty good position here. But all I'm gonna do is just focus on the squeezing pressure of my knees going in, okay? And this pressure here, together with the head pull, gets me the tap, no problem, all right? So as soon as you shoot a triangle, start that squeeze, okay? Because you don't want them to get comfortable. And a lot of times they're gonna search for a breath or something like that. They wanna get a little bit of air while they're in there. And if you start that squeeze right away, they'll never have a chance, all right? And they'll feel the choke coming on immediately, okay? So, if I shoot this triangle, as soon as my feet get locked, I start to add this pinch, okay? 100% pinch, okay? And if he tries to stack me, all I'm gonna do is just walk on my shoulders, all right? To keep him at the end of my triangle, there's my pinch. I mean, he's already tapping before I even reach for his head, okay? So as much as he comes forward and tries to put my knees in my face, just swim your shoulders, continue your pinch, your squeeze, and look, the more I walk back, it helps my triangle get set, all right, even deeper, because he has no posture, all right, and he gets put into the strongest part of my triangle, okay? So really focus on your squeeze. And one other minor detail, okay, besides for the squeeze, when you go to pull the head, all right, a lot of times I don't use my hand, because if he pushes with his free hand, his left hand, he can make it slide off, okay? So a lot of times what I do when I'm applying this pressure is I turn my hand and I use the side of my wrist, okay? And this helps me feel like I'm a little more locked on. I make a grip with my hands, and now if he pushes, I can kind of pinch my elbows in and keep his head tight, that together with my squeeze of my knees, and I have a really tight triangle, okay? So apply that pressure right away, all right? I like to call that the Suzanne Summers, okay? The Thigh Master days, right? Work on that squeeze, and I think you'll have a lot more success with your triangles, especially if you apply that pressure as soon as you shoot it on, all right? So I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave some feedback in the comments. Thank you all for the support, and wish you great training. Thank you.